It's like we are really beating against deadlines. Every time there's a deadline to be met, I don't know whether it's a question of us not knowing what we should do, or the system or the structure is just designed in such a way that you're always on your toes, you're always trying to beat deadlines. All of a sudden something is of an emergency, you're running helter-skelter. I don't know whether it's because we also included it in our CV that we can multitask, that we can work under pressure, and from everywhere pressure is just pouring on anybody, especially those in the corporate, those that are entrepreneurs. Somehow you can define the scope or define your workflow. But those in the corporate, even if we have the structure, there is always a deadline to be met. There's always a deadline to be beaten. If there's an English like that, we're always beating deadline. So I just want to find out, is it really a question of, you see deadline, you can work under pressure, you can multitask, you must do it. If it's a question of that, then I think the pressure and the stress is getting so much on us. But if it's just that things are just coming up and we want to make use of it or want to take advantage of those opportunities that present itself, then so be it. But if it's not it, the stress is just too much. So my advice to you is, if you're giving a task, please don't wait till the time when you report on that task before you start working on it. If you're giving a task, immediately start doing something, bit by bit. The one that you've done, you will not do it again. Secondly, okay, just like one day I was going for antenatal, when I was going for antenatal, I remember the nurses telling the one man like that brought his wife around and said, "Oga, you had 9 months to prepare the things for this woman that wants to put to bed. So you can't tell me that at this point of delivery that you don't have the diapers, you don't have the things, the clothes that the woman will change." So okay, no, you can't tell us that. You have 9 months. No matter how broke you are, you would have been picking them one by one. Immediately you found out that the woman was pregnant. So why are you telling me this? So some of the things that happened to us is either that we didn't take up the responsibility at the point in time when we're giving the assignment, or we're just being lazy, or things just came up and we want to make use of it. So as we are working against deadlines, don't break down, don't stress out, but just know that it's one of the activities that marks a corporate, that just marks the corporate world. I've just realized it, and my dear, it's not funny.